Christina the Mad Reader, and for today's video, I'd like to share with you my book haul from visiting National Bookstore's Book Binge Bazaar in SM Mall of Asia. So first, Happy Hearts Day to everyone. It's the 14th of February, and this Book Binge Bazaar event started last Saturday, February 12. First, I'd like to share with you the books that I was able to get, and then I would like to give you guys feedback on what I think about the event itself, about the book selections and all that. And lastly, we have a giveaway in this video. I'll be giving away 2 books that I was able to buy at the National Bookstore's Book Binge Bazaar. So first, I have here my price list to share with you how much I got the books for. But to be honest with you guys, it's not a super sale compared to like the Book Binge Bazaar I was able to experience in SMX Convention Center before, or the super price sales I also experienced, I think, in Shangri-La Mall. It's a Shangri-La Mall sometime a few years back. It's actually still quite pricey if we're being honest, but yeah, I'm happy with most of the books that I was able to get. So let's start. The first one I was able to get, Shout by Laurie Halse Anderson. It says the true story of a survivor who refused to be silent. So this one has a sticker. So basically in the event there are stickers at the back of each book, and that would tell you their price. So this one was originally priced at $859. I was able to get it for 299 pesos. The second book I was able to buy is The Lady Rogue by Jen Bennett. This was priced at $559, and I also was able to buy it for 299 pesos. I love Jen Bennett. I have a few Jen Bennett books here on my shelf, so when I saw this, I decided to grab it. It's, I think, a fantasy, romance fantasy. I'm not sure. I actually didn't read the blurb. I just got it. So yeah, it says here, journey into Romania. We have Theodora, our main character, and Huck, I guess, the love interest here. Embark on a thrilling adventure through Gothic villages and dark castles in the misty Carpathian Mountains to recover the notorious ring. But they aren't the only ones searching a secretive and dangerous occult society with a powerful link to Vlad Dracula himself wants it too, and they will go to any length, including murder, to possess it. So I'm really not sure what genre this is, but it sounds very interesting. So there. The next book I was able to buy is 9 Days and 9 Nights by Katie Cotugna. It's a young adult or romance book. It's a remaindered copy. It has a mark here. It's price $459, and I was able to get it for 91 pesos. Oh, it's a sequel. Oh no. It's a sequel to the book 99 Days. It's when the main character goes on a summer vacation to reinvent herself after everything that happened a year ago. But the course of 9 days and 9 nights, her whole life would be turned upside down once more. Next is another book that I was super happy to get. This is a middle grade book by a Filipino author. It's The House That Lou Built. The cover needs a little bit of cleaning, but that's okay. It's originally priced at 635. I was able to get it for 127 pesos for a hardcover. Yeah, I think it's a really good price. It says here, this fresh and charming debut from a Filipino-American writer is a heartwarming coming-of-age story that explores culture and family, forgiveness and friendship, and what makes a house a true home. So there. So the next book that I was able to get is an adult romance book. It's Gabrielle's Redemption by Sylvain Reynard. This is the 3rd book in the Gabrielle's Rapture series. I have the first one, Gabrielle's Inferno. Yeah, I think I have the first one and this one. I still have to have the second one. And I was surprised. This was priced 615 pesos. I was able to buy it for 399. It was super pricey. I didn't know. Yeah, but I'm still happy that I got it because this book is a little hard to find. So, okay, 399 is still a good deal. It's about I think 40 or 30% off. So, there. Yeah. So the next book that I was able to get is a YA book by Mark Oshiro. This is Anger is a Gift, a hardcover copy. It was originally priced 915 pesos. I was able to get it for 399 as well. But even though it's a little pricier than the other pieces I got, I'm still happy that I got it because I think I saw some Filipino reviewers rave about this author for a different book, and I think this is their debut. Yeah, it says here it's a beautiful and brutal debut, according to Adam Silvera, and I would want to experience it as well. So yeah, it says here are some praises for the book. There's no blurb, and I don't want to open the plastic yet. It says here, it's raw and unflinching. It's an essential book to read alongside The Hate You Give and Dear Martin. Anger is a Gift is an explosion of fury and revolution. It proves that not only can anyone be a hero, but great change comes when heroes work together. So they're super excited about this. I'll be reading this once I get in the mood for some YA. Hard-hitting contemporary fiction. So the next book that we have here is We Are the Wildcats by Siobhan Vivian. This is, I think, another YA contemporary book. It was originally priced at $4.95, and I was able to get it for $2.99 pesos. And yeah, I think I'm still happy about that deal because this was a 2020 release, so I'm still happy about it. It says here, in 24 hours, the Wildcats varsity field hockey squad will play the first game of their new season. Though only a scrimmage, they'll face the team who beat them at states last year, so losing isn't an option. But that's tomorrow. Tonight is the team sleepover. Coach wants them in bed by 10, but at midnight, the girls sneak out to hold their own initiation ceremony. Coach spins them off on a new adventure, one that takes the girls deep into the night. They pull the craziest stunts, the wildest pranks, and their hearts beat faster than ever, all to prove how far they are willing to go for the team. It takes everyone, but especially the coach, by surprise. Suddenly, it's unclear what will happen when this night finally comes to an end, or who they'll be to one another tomorrow morning. What it means to be a Wildcat, then they'll know for sure. Ooh, okay. So there. Yeah, super excited about this one. I might push it up on my TBR. And then the got is Puddin', the companion novel to Dumplin'. I was able to get it. Actually, I'm surprised at how high the price is. It's at $3.99 when its original price is $4.49. So I just got 50 pesos off. And the reason why I got this is because I have a Puddin' copy already that's hardcover, but my Dumplin' copy is paperback. So I'm thinking of selling or giving away my Puddin' paper hardcover, so I'll get matching copies. But now I kind of regret it, and I kind of regret not checking the price first. Yeah, but anyway, I still love Dumplin', so I'm super excited about Puddin' anyway, since this one would be about Millie and Callie. Okay, so there. Also got two more. The first one is, I think, my best purchase. And the second one is, I think, an unnecessarily high-priced purchase. So let's go with the higher price book. This is a hardcover copy with deckled edges of The Afterlife of Holly Chase by Cynthia Hand. It was priced at $689, and I was able to get it for 499 pesos. Okay, that was still a discount, but for a book that I have already read before, I think that this was an unnecessarily expensive pick. I think that's what I get for, you know, just not checking prices and just getting books. Actually, I was a little overwhelmed by shopping. Um, yeah, I remember I was supposed to check the price of this one first before getting it because it was in the wrong section. But anyway, this is one of the books that I'll be giving away. Look at it. It has a beautiful cover. It's actually very shiny. And even here. So it's one of the books I'll be giving away. It's The Afterlife of Holly Chase. It's one of the contemporary young adult books I've read a few years back that I really, really enjoyed. It's a Christmassy read because it's about it's like a retelling of the Ebenezer, the Ghosts of Christmas Past, Present, and Future stories. Yeah, and I really, really liked it. So this is one of the books that you can get. The other book that you can get is, I think, the best purchase I was able to make early today. It's The Never Tilting World by Rencho Pecco. I already have a copy of this book that I bought before from Mermaid Crate. But when I saw this, I was sure that this is the book that I'll be giving away because I've been searching for... one of the reasons why I visited the Book Binge Bazaar is to search for some books I would like to give away to you guys. So yeah, this one was originally priced at 800 pesos. It was 80% off and I was able to get it for 159 pesos. What a steal, and it still looks so good. Yeah, it's a perfect copy. And I think the only damage is here at the top. There's a little foxing. But this is also one of the books that I read a few years back that I really enjoyed. It's a fantasy climate fiction-ish book. And it also touches on LGBT themes, and it's by a Filipino author. And I love the dynamics of the four main characters in this book. Yeah, it says here, it has one of my favorite quotes as well. It says, "A demoness is what they call a goddess they can't control." It's one of my super, super favorite fantasy reads because Rencho Pecco writes in a way that won't overwhelm. Even though it's a fantasy read, it's still pretty easy to understand. So yeah, these are the two books I'll be giving away. But before we talk about that, let me just give you a brief feedback about what are my thoughts on the National Bookstore Book Binge Bazaar. First is that it's a fairly small space compared to what National Bookstore usually has. I think I still have a little like hangover from that amazing SMX Convention Center book sale they did years back. So yeah, honestly, if you're looking for really low price books, this isn't the place to be. But of course, there are still a lot of, I think, 299 picks available. I think I went in the wrong day because they just came from the weekend. They haven't restocked a lot of books yet. There are a lot of shelves where there was a lot of space, and when they came there are also, I think, people who are doing pasabays. I'm not sure if I'm right, but they are in this one corner and they have lots of stacks of books. So yeah, I guess I was beaten into some good picks there. There are also a lot of high-priced books but are still discounted. For instance, I saw Crescent City by Sarah J. Maas, priced at 699 from a higher price point. So if you're a fan of that, there's still a good deal for you. But personally, for someone who regularly frequents National Bookstore sales, not just Book Binge Bazaars, but also their online stores and the National Bookstore Warehouse sale online, you would actually just see the usual, majority of the space were just their usual titles on sale. Unfortunately, there are also a lot of books who are not in the best shape anymore, like damaged books. And yeah, so I guess it's really up to you if you think visiting the sale is worth it, especially since we are still in the pandemic and there's still restrictions. Me, I live about 45 minutes away from Mall of Asia, so it's a simple travel for me. But if you're living farther away, I think it would be best still to do your book shopping online. And National Bookstore does have their own warehouse sale on Shopee, where I usually buy some of their books as well. So it's really up to you. But if you're someone like me who has frequented these stores already or have read a ton of books, yeah, you might see some books that you have already gotten from National Bookstore on their sales before. So but of course there are still some surprises there. As you have seen in the clips I've shown earlier, for example, this We Are the Wildcats is a fairly recent release and I haven't seen it before. So yeah, it's really up to you if you have the time. National Bookstore's Book Binge Bazaar is still going on until the 20th of February. So you can still drop by if you're in the area. But yeah, so far, that's just my personal opinion about it. I didn't think that I wasted my time since I was able to buy some good deals. I'm just a little sad with the selection. I think if you have the time, like, to visit it a couple of different times, just like you would do with Big Bad Wolf, to see what else they would be having. Because when I was talking to the cashiers, they mentioned that there would be restocks, and I just didn't come at the right time where there would be restocks. So I guess if you have time to go for the rest of the week, they might have better options by then. So yeah, again, we have our giveaway. So I'm giving away a copy of The Afterlife of Holly Chase and also a copy of The Never Tilting World. So there will be two winners. If you want to join, there is a Google form in the description box and also in the pinned comments. Just answer the form and choose which book you would want to win. You can send in your entries until the 25th of February, 7 p.m. and I'll be announcing the winners shortly after in this channel, as well as my social media. Everything that you have to know on the giveaway will be on the Google form that you have to submit. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you had some fun. Which book do you think was the best deal, and which one are you most interested in? Please let me know in the comments. May always be in the mood for reading, and see you guys on the next one. Bye!